Good morning, all of you. Today topic is Schistosoma haematobium life cycle, which belongs to Plastyhelminthes phylum, which is one of the parasite, which causes some diseases. The disease called as schistosomiasis. Schistosomiasis. Okay. Before Schistosoma haematobium life cycle. Okay. And today we are discussing only schistosoma structure and the male and female reproductive systems only. And tomorrow onwards we have to learn about the complete life cycle. What are the larvae? What are the larvae? Sorry, involving what are the infectious stages? Something like that. But tomorrow we will discuss. Okay. So schistosoma haematobium, it is a classification of the schistosoma. It is a phylum is Platyhelminthes, and the class is Trematoda, and the order is Dysenia, and the species and genus is the Schistosoma haematobium. And nearly three infectious species are there. Here Schistosoma haematobium, and the Schistosoma mansoni, and Schistosoma japonicum. These three species are available, and which causes schistosomiasis. Okay, it is a endoparasite. Because which lives in the blood vessels of man. ఇక్కడ నివసిస్తుందండి ఇది బ్లడ్ వెజిల్స్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాన్లో ఈ నివసిస్తుంది అనేది జరుగుతుంది. నౌ it is commonly known as blood fluke. It is known as a common name of the schistosoma is a blood fluke. It is also commonly called as a bilharzia. It causes disease schistosomiasis, and another name of the schistosomiasis is bilharziasis, because bilharzia is one of the scientists is discovered this parasite in 1851. That's why it is causes this is the bilharziasis. Okay, now come to structure. Here this is a sexual dimorphism, showing sexual dimorphism. What means of sexual dimorphism? It is nothing but female worms and the male worms are different. అంటే మేల్ వామ్స్ కానీ ఫీమేల్ వామ్స్ కానీ డిఫరెంట్గా ఉండాలి. అలాగా దిస్ సపరేట్, మేల్ వామ్స్ ఆర్ సపరేట్ అండ్ ఫీమేల్ వామ్స్ ఆర్ సపరేట్. దట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ మార్పిజం is called as a sexual dimorphism. Okay, here one thing is important in the schistosoma. Male worms and the female worms both are separate, but always carries through, always found together in pairly. అంటే సపరేట్గా ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా అవి రెండు కూడా జాయింట్గానే ఉంటాయి. బికాస్ ఎందుకు అంటే హియర్ ది మేల్ possess a gynecoporic canal. This is important. Male have a gynecoporic canal. The gynecoporic canal helps to carries the female. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మేల్ అనుకుందాం. ఈ మేల్ వామ్స్లో ఒక కెనాల్ is nothing but a round like structure, which is called as a round like structure. Here in the round leg structure, in this round leg structure, female is always attached to the male. Female is always attached to the male. That's why if male is carried from one place to another place, or moved to one place to another place, the female also moved from one place to another place, because it is always attached to the male. It is always attached to the male. It is the very important. Okay. Now come to here. Structure. This is the male and this is the female. It is a smaller in size, small in size. It is a longer and slender in size. In nearly 20 mm of length, it is only 50 mm of length. This is a thick, thinner. Okay, అంటే ఇది లాంగర్ ఇన్ సైజ్ లో ఉంటుంది. ఇది మనం చూసుకున్నట్టయితే 20 mm, సారీ కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్, జస్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 20 mm of size, nearly 15 mm of size. It is a longer in size, it is a longer in size, it is a smaller size. And both male and female worms are having some combined characters. Have that one of having two suckers. The suckers is called as a, first one is the oral sucker and the second one is the ventral sucker. So the oral sucker is surrounding to mouth only. Mouth చుట్టూ కూడా oral sucker అనేటువంటిది ఉంటుంది. Ventral sucker is the ventral inside, and it is a very powerful. It is a very powerful sucker in males. Okay, and the cuticle having both male and female cuticle have minute spines also is there. These are the important. Okay, male and female, smaller in size and longer in size. It is a 15 mm length, it is a 20 mm length, it is the thicker, it is having the male having the gynecoporic canal. So the male always carries the female through the gynecoporic canal. Okay, male process have a whole like structure that is called as a gynecoporic canal, which is helps to the always carries to the female. That's why the male and female always attached to the, they are looking like as a paid. They're looking like a paid. Okay, and now come to reproductive system. First one is the male. Male reproductive system here. 4 to 7 testes is there. 4 to 7 testes is there in the posterior region of the body, and each testis arises a small duct. A small duct is known as vasa efferens. So here one, the structurally come to here, the structure is here. Here this is a 1, 2 and 3 and 4. There are 4 to 7 pairs, sorry, 4 to 7 testes is there. Each testis carries a or arranges a small duct that is called as a vasa efferens. This is the vasa efferens. Vasa efferens, and all the vasa efferents. So there are the vasa efferents are the number of 4. Okay, these are the testes. Testis is nearly 4 to 7 testis is there. Okay, here all the vasa efferents are unite. All the vasa efferents are unite and form a single here. This is the vasa difference. Did you understand? So simply thing is that first one, 4 to 7 pairs of, sorry, 4 to 7 testes are there in the posterior region, and each testis arranges a single a small duct known as a vasa efferens. All the vasa efferents are unite to form a small a duct that is called as a vasa deferens. The vasa deferens is short travel a short distance and form a structure that is called as a seminal vesicule. Seminal vesicule. This is the seminal vesicule. The seminal vesicule is directly opens to the genital aperture. Or gonopore of the male. This is also called as a gonopore of the male. The gonopore or the genital aperture is situated at the just below the ventral sucker. This is the ventral sucker. Known as this is the ventral sucker. Okay, do you understand? Here, 4 to 7 single testes are there. Each testis are arranged as a small duct that is called a vasa efferens. All the vasa efferents are unite to form a small duct, a common duct that is called as the vasa deferens. The vasa deferens is travel a short distance to upward and opens to genital pore. The structure is called as a seminal vesicule. The seminal vesicule is opens to directly gonopore of the male or genital aperture. This is the reproductive system of the male. And now come to female. Female reproductive system. Here there are the 4 to 7 testes is there. Here a single ovary is there. So before going to explanation, I am draw the diagram. Simply one. This is the ovary. Okay. This is the ovary. Here one oviduct. Okay, this is. Same thing here. Here, this is the ovary. I'm writing the ovary. This is the oviduct. This is the vitelline gland. vitelline glands. This is the vitelline duct, and this is the V type, and some glands is there in surrounded with the V type, that is the Meyer's glands, and this is the uterus, and this is the genital aperture. This is the genital aperture. Here, a single ovary is there. A single ovary is there, which is situated in the posterior portion of the body. Okay, this is the posterior portion, this is the anterior portion. So the single ovary is there, that is the situated at the posterior. It is the situated in the posterior portion of the body. And each ovary, a single ovary is arranged as a small duct, that is the oviduct. The oviduct is arranged from the ovary and which is bends, అంటే అది కొద్దిగా బెండ్ అవుతుంది, and which is bend and travel to upward in the middle of the body. They form as a sac like structure is called as a V type. Okay, so a single ovary is there, and a single ovary is arranged as a small duct, that is the oviduct, which is bends and the travel to upward and to form a sac like structure is called as the V type. And the V type is also travel to upward and a short distance and form a structure is called as a uterus. The uterus is directly open to the outside of the body, that is the genital aperture or gonopore of the female. Okay, so here one thing, in posterior portion of the body having the small glands are there, that is called as a vitelline glands. All the vitelline glands are arranged as a small ducts of vitelline glands. All the small type of vitelline glands are unite and form a common duct, that is the vitelline duct. The vitelline duct also bends and travel to upward along with the oviduct, and which is also open to the V type. So the V type is nothing but it is a unit of oviduct as well as vitelline duct. Correct? So here, vitelline ducts are releases some of the secretions, and the V type is the surrounding of the V type is having a small type of small sac-like type of glands is there, that is called as the Meyer's glands, which is releases some secretions. It is useful for the lubrication of the sexual during the sexual time. Okay, and now come to here. What are the first one is the ovary is there, and the ovary opens to oviduct. Oviduct opens to, oviduct opens to V type, and V type opens to uterus, and the uterus opens to gonopore or genital aperture. Okay, here vitelline glands and the vitelline duct. The vitelline duct opens to V type. This is the female reproductive system. I am telling once again here, simply a single ovary is there. It is one duct is arranged from the ovary, and which is bends to and bend and travel to upward, and when the reaches to the middle of the part of the body, and to form a sac-like structure is called as a V type. And the V type also travel to upward, and a tube-like structure is called as the coil-like structure is called as the uterus. The uterus is opens to outside of the body is called as the gonopore or genital aperture. Okay, and in the posterior part of the body having the a small glands is there, that is the vitelline glands. All the vitelline glands are arranged as a small ducts, vitelline ducts. All the vitelline ducts are arranged, unite and form a common duct, that is the vitelline duct. The vitelline duct also travel to upwards to along with the oviduct, and which is also opens to ootype. The ootype surroundingly some glands is there, that is the Meigs glands. Okay, there are the two types of glands available in the female reproductive system, the Schistosoma. Here first one is the vitelline gland, second one is the Meigs gland. This is the female reproductive system. Just summary here on the Schistosoma is one of the platyhelminthes parasite. It is a digyne parasite because the parasite is complete the life cycle in the two hosts. That's why it is a digyne parasite which lived in the blood vessels of man, which causes the schistosomiasis or bilharziasis. The structure of the schistosoma, male and female sexual dimorphism, separate female are there and separate male are there. But here one thing is very important, they always separated, but the sexually organs, sexually structure is completely different, but always attached to the male and female. Because of the male contains the gynecoporic canal is there, which is a slit-like structure of the body. In this slit-like structure, the female is always attached to the male. That's why the male, whenever male is carries from one place to another place, the female also carries. So when if you found it anytime, it is shows in the only paid only. Okay, and the female is a smaller, longer in size. For male is a smaller in size. The female is a 20 mm of length is there, and it is the male is the just 50 mm of the length, and the both two are the having the two suckers is there. First one is the oral sucker. The oral sucker is the surrounded to the mouth, and the ventral sucker is the ventral inside, which is a very powerful in the males. The body, the both of the male and female of the body is have body covered with the cuticle and having the some minute spines also available in the cuticle. Okay, and now come to female reproductive system and the male reproductive system. Female reproductive system and the 4 to 7 testes is there, and the structure of the opens to the track of the female male reproductive system is the testis and the vasa efferentia and the vasa differentia and seminal vesicule and the gonopore. That is the reproductive tract. And here female reproductive system, you have ovary and the oviduct and the ootype and the uterus and the gonopore. This is the female reproductive system. Okay, and tomorrow this is the complete summary of the schistosomiasis, schistosoma haematobium, and tomorrow we are discussing about the what we call life cycle of the schistosoma. There is how many larvae are there, and what are the larvae involving, and what are the infectious stages is there. That type of learning tomorrow. Okay, thank you.